Okay, so where I left off was over here, but yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh my god, there's all these no names. What does this mean? It's weird. Guess it doesn't like me. But that's not what I want to do. Undo. We were looking at the daily. When I said looking at it, I read the first sentence and wanted to cry. Strings? We gotta do strings. So, yeah, let's try to think about this together. Okay, given two strings and something else. We say S1 and S2 are equivalent characters. Oh, okay, so we have some mapping. I think that's what it means. A is equal to C, B is equal to D, C is equal to E. Okay. Follow the usual rules of any equivalent relationship. So they equal themselves. And then, is this a graphing question? This is graphs. What the fuck? Cause this, okay, if we treat this as a node, it's pointing to itself. And then we're saying it points to another character and that character points back to it. This is a fucking graph, bro. I don't even know what the question is yet. But it looks like it's forming a graph, especially if I point to another character and that character points to something else. This is what that does, like going to that. Okay, for example, given the equivalency EED. EED. Ah, I see. Okay. Because A is equal to C and C is equal to E. So if we try to convert E's, we can do like basically CCD or CC. Yeah, we can do CCD. Or even CCB. But yeah, they only gave 2 examples. And this is the stupid word again. Okay. So they're basically like all these combos of like this letters. Yeah. So that's based on it. We can group their characters as MP. Because there's no. Oh, this is a good way of like looking at it. Oh shit. So basically what they did was each one has their own island because they're all separated. Like these graphs don't connect. They're not connected. And what you could do from looking at this is if you have all these islands in a sense, right? You find the lowest value in this island, and anytime you see any of these letters, make it that island. So if you see a K, make it a K. If you see an A, make it an A. If you see an O, make it an A. If you see a P, make it an M. If you see an I, make it an E. So this is I've only done this once, so I'm gonna need help doing this. But this is a union find. So I need to figure out what questions I've done that's union find and follow that template, because I follow someone else's template and I forgot how to do it. I just remember there's like 2 functions and that's all I got. I wish I could try to go through the logic, but I myself don't understand union find. But this is definitely, yeah, this is definitely have all the elements of union find, and then anytime you see this, like, go through this letter, you go to the island and find the whatever its parent is of like the lowest value. Yeah. So we're gonna shoot. Okay, give me a minute. We're gonna do something called logging into Leetcode. Oh, I'm already logged in. Nice. Oops, messed up. So we need to look at, like, how do I search for problems? Oh, go to the problem section. Of course. Right. Probably filter. Solve. And the topic is union find. Yeah. We gotta figure out which ones I've done that's union find, because I wonder if it's this one. This looks like something I would not do as a union find, but these might suggest differently. No, I did DFS. Interesting. Okay. Oh, this one looks like a union find question. Yeah, this looks like a union find question. Let's look at it. Yes. Okay, maybe not. Does not look like. Yeah, I did not use union find. What the heck, man? What the hell? I'm fairly confident. We're just gonna go one by one. I'm fairly confident I've done a union find question. Is this a union find? The vote. No. Wait, what? Okay. I don't think I did union find. It looks like a BFS thing or something. Yeah, I did BFS. Ugly code, damn boy. And then had to check something. Hilarious. This one. Oh no, I definitely did BFS or DFS here. Yeah, these are like my early days. I didn't do it in March. Well, I actually might have done it in March, but definitely not in February and stuff. So. Already checked that one. Max area of an island. Yeah, this looks like something I would do with like BFS, yeah. Did I look at this one? Ooh. This was the one. I remember I was like, if I'm gonna do unifying, let's make sure it's easy. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm glad that I wrote some type of notes. Okay. See, how do you assuming you have n nodes isolated, so there's n components, and when you start connecting edges, you reduce the number of components. Right. Okay. So every node is individual until you start connecting all the nodes together, all the dots in a sense, right? And some dots are separated from others when they get connected. Gotcha. Right. Okay. Right. So you have the parents and the ranks. Is this ranks? Hey, there's a biter. Okay. This is in the grass or. Right. You want to. Okay, so we're gonna start learning unifying. Oh, what's up, Joselle? I am getting my ass kicked on the daily, on the Leetcode daily. So, what the hell? I have no idea why. Let's quit that. What the hell? Now let's quit it one more time, just to be safe. What's it called? So I read the daily question, and I've recognized that it's a graph problem because of this information right here. And more so, after looking at an example, especially the way that they described everything, I haven't solved it yet. I haven't even started. I've realized it's a unifying question, and I've only done one unifying question, and I am trying to recollect how to do it, because the one that I did do, I didn't really have a great understanding, but I'm gonna use this as practice. I was hoping to be able to like teach while I solve stuff, or like do it as an interview prep, but this is not one of those questions where I can do that, unfortunately. Have you solved this question yet? So basically, I'm looking at what I did previously for a different question and see what's going on. Keep it a buck. I'm gonna copy this. Right. Because I wanna understand what's going on here. Okay, let's. So basically, we established that they have the same. Yo, are you gonna try? Hopefully I didn't give you like too much information. I feel bad, man. What is this? Oh, interesting. I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Because I basically gave you the solution if you know how to do the thing that I said. I'm like 99% sure this is it. Except for the fact that I don't know how to implement it. And I'm cheating right now, technically, with basically using a template from another code. Just trying to figure out how to do it. Right, because we could always convert the characters to integers. It's not that bad. You just subtract the character A, and it'll go from 0 to 25. Right. The only issue is this ranks thing. This ranks. We want the ranks to be their own value. Yeah. What's up, Dev God? Hopefully that wasn't a typo. Oh, you saw the same problem before? Nice. Yeah, I know. This is Unifine. This is Unifine. I'm I just since you showed up yet, I am using a previous solution. But I do need to write this from scratch because I don't have a great understanding of Unifine. Unfortunately, I don't. So, yeah. But the way that I should do it would be... yes. I guess even right here I should do mranks I is equal to I. And then we want to make... Actually, we don't want to do that. I actually don't know the point of ranks. I actually forgot what this does. Let's look it up. Yeah, I'm supposed to treat this like an interview, but I'm really not. In the previous we introduced Unifine, we employed Unifine operations. Okay. I see. Okay. I see. So it's supposed to... It's an optimization thing. I totally forgot how to do that. Well, I kind of learned, but I should have actually went harder on it. Because I only did one question. Like tries? I did like 4 or 5 in a row and they like challenged me. Not saying I like fully remembered, but I have like a general gist of like how it works. Ah, I see. I see. Interesting. Okay. So I shouldn't do anything with rank. Okay. So I shouldn't do anything with rank. The thing that I need to do while P does not equal to M parents P. Right, okay. Cause I need to because I want to make the lowest character value like the head honcho. Okay, let's see what this does, because I totally forgot. I'm cheating. That's what I'm doing. If I remember right, it's like making sure you, oh yeah. I also think it helps keep it balanced somehow. Oh, interesting. I can neither confirm or deny this. I'm not I think this is my second time trying to do Unifying, and I don't have chat to help me out. Because there's a couple people in my chat last time that were really helpful. And like telling me what to do and stuff. It was pair programming, except for they tell me what to do and I just type it. Wait. I guess it's just we create a auto, right? We just do a generic object. That's what it is. TSU. It's gonna be 26 letters. And we start inputting some shit. Right. And then we find the node. But I want to find the least value, right? Oh, you use DFS? Oh wow. You're a beast. Jostle. Oh wow. I didn't see DFS solution. I mean, it's a graph problem. You can do anything. You go only as deep as if you find like the lowest value. Yeah. You just keep going until like the unvisited set. That makes sense. But is that the optimal solution? So, luckily enough, not constant, but int I is equal to 0. We know that they're the same size, so we are big chillin'. And we're gonna do something called object union. Yeah, S1I minus A and S2 I minus A. I think. Yeah. So oh, this is I'll just do this. Find lowest given a I don't. This might be a DFS solution. So I'm gonna assume that we already did everything. So this is not optimal because I don't know how to make everything one. Like I would like the parent to be the lowest value. But anyway, then we're gonna have int p is equal to parents node. Oh yes, we should do this then. Oh wait. Oh, okay, nice. Oh wait. How do you find it, the lowest in here? Oh man, I don't want to look at solutions yet. Cause so what happens here? So isn't what happened in Union Find is that everyone has the same parent? Like they, let's see, what is actually happening in Unifine? Okay. Right. Damn, right. Here, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, they all have the same parent, right? Oh shit, that's not good. Okay, so I should probably make the parent. How do I make the parent the lowest value? That's the question. How do I make the parent the lowest value? Right. Yeah, so I did that. Right, so everyone is equal to themselves. They're pointing at themselves. And then when you union something, you have these two, it finds itself and it returns initially, right? So initially, for instance, this P is equal to M, right? They... Ooh. Okay, hold up. Ooh, we just do find. Okay, maybe if we just do find, yeah. So we find P and we find M, and they basically, whatever their numbers are, 13 and 12. They return themselves, P and M. And they don't equal themselves, so nice. And then we find the ranks of them. So we have to mess with the ranks, right? So okay, let's do this. This is P. This is M. Right. And then we get to here. P is greater than M. Therefore, we make P1 equal to M and P2 equal to P. That's essentially what's happening there. And then it says, ooh, so we want to flip this. Yeah. And then we say, oh shit, this is confusing the shit out of me. Let me say M parents of P1. So M parents of M is equal to P. But also we have M parents of P equal to P. Right there. From this. But we don't want that. We want the reverse. Yeah. Right. So the thing that we want to change is this guy, to be honest. To make this less than, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that should help out a lot, actually. So now, okay. I'm pretty sure that's the, dude, I cheated so bad, bro. So if we do 4, I guess we don't. Yeah, we don't need const char. I see in base string. We can just simply and then we want C minus A. Right. And then we do a simple answer. Pretty sure we can do that. What does that give me? Never mind. Oh yeah. We have to. You change your answer. Wait, undo that. Okay, cool. Now you beat everybody? You're a beast! Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Huh. Seems like I was wrong. Never mind. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it would be this. I thought that would help, but I guess not. It has been a fun league day. Dude, I've been getting my ass kicked, boy. Why? 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 Wait, why is it getting S? Give him the worst answer, bro. So this doesn't matter, huh? Is what I'm finding out. because we have to edit this somehow. Okay. Because of this stuff. To be honest, I just want that then. Yeah, hold up. And then we can edit it up here. Okay. Having an idea now. This is also going to equal that. Actually, does ranks even matter at this point? So this should give me the worst answer or the best answer? Looks like the worst answer. Yeah. So this is what I kind of want, actually. Let's fucking go! Did I cheat? Yes. Do I need to build this from scratch? Hell yeah, I do. But I kind of understood the question after a while. Of like what was wrong. I'm building, so to answer your question. Oh. The way that I'm just going through the bass string and then I'm doing the find. But what I need to do when I'm unionizing all the like nodes together, the related nodes, is I need to make the parent the lowest value. And if you've been watching this whole time, I copied and pasted from an old solution that I had. So I really didn't learn anything, to be honest. Quite unfortunately, but I need to redo this question again and remember it like from scratch. I think that would be very beneficial for me. But before that, let me do that and do a leap submit. No! No! What's the fuck's the difference? Oh. I got some bees. Is that the only messing? I think that's the only one. Why is it B? What the fuck are you doing, bro? Yeah, I think that's the only one that's messed up. It's supposed to work, bro. Okay. It was supposed to work, man. So what's wrong? Alright. So yeah, this is P, this is M. So let's think about it. P is less than M. P1 is still P. And M is here. right? And then we say parents of p is equal to m. Yeah. And then we say oh, is this where I messed up? M parents of I'm supposed to do m ranks. M ranks of m. How should I update this ranks? Should it be I'm not really. Yeah, this is like part of my understanding. Interesting. It had to do with that. When you merge two sets, did you save the lower letter in the parent? Yeah, so from my understanding of union find, in this scenario, I'm comparing the ranks of them, which I make it themselves. So I try to make sure that the parent is the lowest value. So if we go like down the chain of them for whatever reason, like go from N to A, and we find all these things, we try to make the lowest rank the parent, or the greatest grandparent, and make everything that equal to, like, parent equal to that. Something like similar like this, right? But instead of 9, we do the lowest value. So for instance, for this case, 0. 0, while everything beneath it is lower. At least that's what I'm thinking that I'm trying to do right now. You know, I've been wrong before, you know. Let's go. It's not the fastest. But guess what? If I try again, if we try this again, we might get 0 milliseconds. 100%! Look at that memory efficiency. You just gotta rerun it. If you rerun it, you automatically have a faster solution. You automatically become more memory efficient. You just rerun it. And you just keep rerunning it until you're fast enough. Until you're the fastest. I don't really feel good about that one though. I cheated. I want to do that again. I want to do that question again. Not right now, because I think I should move on, especially after 50 minutes. But that was cool how I think it's still a valuable lesson of like having this like template. I should probably save my templates, to be honest. Like template typical patterns, like sliding window, maybe like a 2D sliding window, or if that's even a thing, 2-pointer, things like that. I should probably, and then have some like comments saying like maybe this is like a greater than or equal. Make sure to check if it's an or equal, because sometimes it's not always equal. Yeah, so yeah, I should probably do that. Also, I need to figure out what the heck this is. What is this? Why is that there? I see node. I don't see pair. Why is this node or root? There's no root either. Why do I have that there? It's weird. Anyway, I am going to quit. So yeah, I need to do this question again. Well, I probably still need to do this question too, just so I can get better at union finds. This one I didn't use union find, but anyway. Question that I need to do, that I left off on, was this question, and I kind of get it. Yeah. So, for the people who weren't here last time, the general gist of this. Instead of like sorting by, so this is the original matrix. Instead of sorting by like row or column, you sort by diagonal. So you treat this 3, 1, 2 as its own row per se, and like sort with that. So this 3 becomes a 1. This 2 this 1 becomes a 2, and this 2 becomes a 3 because it needs to be sorted. And in this particular case, it kind of just looks like it's sorted via row and column, but that's not the case, or that's not the reasoning. It just so happened to be like that. Yeah, this looks wacky. Yeah. So the reason why I'm doing this question is because it was part of the bi-weekly contest 18. Yeah. So yeah. And this is as far as I got because I got tired. Oh, but we solved one, guys. We solved one. I forgot to put that down. I thought I had. Oh, I might have not wrote it down. That sucks. Did I? No, I don't. Ah, man. It's a little annoying. Because I had these in a. Thing. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. I thought I copied, but I guess I didn't. Yoink. And paste it. And then we just go up. And then bam. And then it becomes this guy. Okay, yeah, we'll just do that example. This one looks annoying to copy and paste. So I don't really know, since we're sorting, I always think of like an n log n solution. And I'm assuming that's the optimal case. But this is like an n log mn solution. At least that's the thought process I have now. So we need to figure out how to get all these guys into like one vector. And then once I get them all in one vector, I sort it. And once I sort it, replace this. Yeah, replace this. This so-called vector, this diagonal vector, with the new values. And we're gonna do this. Okay. So this is kind of nice. This is actually kind of nice, because we can. The only thing we have to do here, we only have to do it for the first row, right? So we do. That's actually something I didn't notice before. So if we start with 0, 0, bam, bam, we have this diagonal that we did, and then if we go from row 0, column 1. We just do this right here. Same with this. And then bam. And then we can do it again with the just column 1, but the next row, like row 1 onward. And do it here, and then do it here. Now, how do we code this up? Yeah, it does look a bit scary. This is it took me a while to understand the question, to be honest. Like I didn't really get it, especially with the example that they had. Cause I was like, oh, it's just. I wish they did a better example visually. It's just you just basically what's it called? Sort by column and row. Because that's what it looks like from the first example. But if you do the second example, it's not that at all. So yeah, actually, we should probably visually look at it just to make to give a visual look. Yeah. Just so we're on the same page. Right, and then yeah, this one. Oh. Right. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because this one perfectly works well, but this is not, like this first row is not ordered by any means. So that was like a kind of like a tricky example that I gave and whatnot. Like it's kind of awkward with some of these values. So yeah, let's go back to. We only need to do the first row and the first column. So how do we break this down into getting that vector? So int m is equal to not that size. Okay. I should go through my plan. If I'm going to treat this like an interview, I should go through my plan. My plan is we have 2 for loops, but they're not nested for loops. One for loop to go through the first row. And in this for loop, we'll establish the initial row and column. Where row will automatically equal to 0 and column will equal to the index value, and then we'll have a while loop. We need to initialize a vector. While loop going diagonally, where r can't cannot equal to m, and c cannot equal to n. Oh my god. Oh man. Where C cannot equal to n. Yeah. Right. And then we push into the vector. And then once we're all done with that, we sort the vector. Do it all over again to replace the values. And then the same thing for the second for loop. If I can spell second, for the first column. Yeah. I think that's how you do it. Yeah. Oh shit! I totally. Oh, nice. You almost got it, mate. Or I guess you did get it since you showed me a submission. Oh, I totally forgot to okay, I'm gonna do this afterwards. I need to look at y'all's solutions from the previous question. I totally forgot to do that. So I'll remind me to look at the solutions. I totally forgot. But anyway. Yeah, so for int I is equal to 0, I is less than columns, which is n. In this case, we initialize the vector. Yep. Int I'll call sorted. Int r is equal to 0, and c is equal to I. And then while r does not equal to m, and c does not equal to n. Nice, Dev God. You beast. I went through over like a it's not really pseudocode, my thought process, so I can treat this like an interview, because I haven't been treating it like an interview. Yeah. So. Oh yeah. Push into it, then add. Push into it, then add. Yeah. Do that. Sorted push back of matrix RC. Yeah. And then we simply just do R++, C++. C++. Right. And then we simply just sort. Whoop. Alright, and then we say r is equal to 0, c is equal to I. Oh yeah. Where the hell am I? And then we do the while loop again. While r is not equal this case, oop, almost forgot one thing. And answer is equal of size this many rows and this many columns. And I'll just make it all 0. Okay, so we have this. So now we do answer R C is equal to and L is equal to 0. Alright. And yeah, is equal to sorted L. And then we do R++, C++, and then L++. And I think that should do it for the first. Yeah. Okay, let's see how that looks. Oh, did I mess up? Something with this matrix thing. Hopefully. Oh, nice. It looks like it's sorting except for the first column. Yeah, it's totally fair. Yeah, because this triangle isn't done. Yeah. Oop. Yeah. Looks like everything matches up actually, which is good. Everything matches up besides the ones that I haven't done yet. Okay. So we need to do this all over again, in a sense. So instead of rewriting everything, let's do this. Yoink it. And then paste it. And then we do yeah, and instead of that we do M, and then we do rho is equal to I here, 0. Oh, and we don't have to do, we can just do the first. Yeah. Oh, actually this is pretty much the same. Yeah. Nice. We just do this is back to 0. Yeah. Now it's simple copy and paste. Pretty sure that's all we need to do. Oh, let's go. Hopefully. Oh, not test, but submit. Let's go! Beats everybody, y'all suck. That's not the case. Y'all don't suck. Oh, hey Apu! Oh snap! I didn't even see you message or anything. Cause in my chat, everyone is green right now. So I didn't even notice you messaged. Oh, dude, you got a job. Let's go. Congrats, brother. Happy for you, man. Maybe one day I'll start being employed. Not 2. Not 0, but 2 solved. Congrats, brother. Oh yeah, since you have a law degree. Oh, nice. Yeah, dude, that's great. Have you like used your law degree professionally like recently? Because I do know. So you previously worked at this insurance place, but did you? It seemed like you worked there for a while. So I just don't know if you've like you practiced your law degree in a while. Like, not saying you don't know it. It's just like you used it professionally in that sense. Yeah. Ah, okay. I gotcha. Interesting. Yeah. Because I mean, I assume you mainly do the programming stuff or like software engineering. Maybe not program, but like at least solve the engineering problems. Oh yeah, I also need to let me look at people's finish. Let me look at people's. Oh yeah, Apu, you missed it, buddy. I had to do union find. I had to do union find for this question. You missed it. Yeah, Dev God, Apu's actually the one that taught me union find. Him and a couple other people. So yeah, and I copied the template. I cheated. I cheated on this question. I need to do it from scratch. But yeah. Anyway, let me look at what you're saying. Since high insurance company. Yeah, that makes sense. PwC. Okay. Oh yeah, European AI law. That's one of the reasons why Meta, they're like slowly rolling out AI stuff over there. What is this? Oh yeah, these are y'all solutions. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? I'm so sorry. Okay, let me. Okay, yeah, he did DFS. I was thinking of DFS after putting everything in a graph and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I never use memset. I don't know what this does. But anyway, congrats, Apu, man. I'm excited for you, buddy. Oh, but I'm gonna miss you. That just means you're gonna be less on my stream. Well, you've already been like, we've already been parting ways. It's fine. Oh, that's true. Oh, Dirty Gremlin, what's up, buddy? Everyone's here now. So yeah, basically he created the graph. Wait, what? GI clear. What the fuck is G? Oh, this guy. Okay. Wait, why did he clear it? Huh? Oh, for sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, gotta learn the ins and outs of the business and stuff like that. That makes sense. I wish I could help you out, buddy, but I can't. So, I was thinking. I was trying to figure out like how to like convert my my streams into like to TikToks and things like that. Not saying like I have great content for like TikTok or anything, but I was trying to figure out ways to automate like posting and whatnot. And I think I'm figuring out a way to like do that. So I was trying to. I think it would be pretty cool project to do stuff like that. To automate things, especially for like my climbing videos, to like be able to keyframe and track myself. I think it's a cool project to get in that. Once I get more right now, I'm trying to hunt down a Switch 2. Oh, one of my buddies, he pre-ordered a Switch 2. Yeah. Oh, Carbon. Yeah, I don't know if I can automatically do the interesting bits. There is something called like can I not type? Ah, this is bullshit. It won't let me type. Ah, man. That's dumb. Okay, let me do something here. Yeah. Like there's this like marker thing I could do. Like that. I don't know if that would help. Like having manual markers like that. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I don't know about the timeline because I mean, my first iterations are going to be kind of rough. But like, I mean, if I'm doing like Leetcode, the coding is like happening here, and then myself is usually in this corner, so it's like pretty consistent with where things are usually at or where the problem is. I just need to be able to give it like a time frame of like a start and an end. That I don't mind being like the manual work. It's mostly like the cropping, things like that. And I was planning on doing that for like my streams and then like my like climbing videos, especially my climbing videos, because they're usually, I don't want to keep keyframing myself, or like I just want a very consistent workflow that's like pretty easy, and then like I can have like a queue of videos that I can post on TikTok. I just have to probably title the video and stuff. But you said Carbon now. Let's see. I mean, yeah, because I was gonna use DaVinci Resolve for all this since I already have DaVinci Resolve. Yeah. Is this free? What the hell am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, the interesting bits, the automating that will be tough. But I don't mind doing it off of like my climbing videos since they're like a minute long max typically. That one probably you can get the interesting parts pretty easily. Google Clip. Yeah, Google has so many products that failed. Ah, interesting. Okay, I did not know about Twitch. Yeah, So this is like a thought that I had today. Literally just a thought that I had today because I hate editing. But if I can create like templates for like my DaVinci Resolve and make it like super easy, I would be ecstatic about that. Like that would probably be my first step, and then after that would be like scripting in Python to do all that. And then eventually, like if I upload like a new video in a certain folder, it automatically abstracts that video and then like tries to make it like a TikTok clip. And then like go from there. Wait, what seems like a really good idea? Interesting. Stadia? Stadia. 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 Huh. Interesting. To stream? How does that work? So you use some cloud service and it is able to stream on your screen? I feel like the latency would be so big on that. It's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Wait, you said Carbon's what again? It's just a code screenshot maker. A code screenshot maker. A code screenshot maker. Ah, I see. Ah. This would be like good for video, I assume. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, this is the language, right? I guess you just a copy and paste, and this would be like good for like if I did like programming videos, and like this would be like a snippet of my code. Is that what this one's like probably for? Let me bookmark this. How do I bookmark? I don't want to install Carbon. No, hold on. I didn't say all that now. I need bookmark. Ah, there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be working on that for a bit. So just to show you guys what I've been working on the side. Let's see. Been this. Yeah, it's fine. Give me a minute. There's a lot of bugs with it. I've been working on this like financial dashboard thing. Of all these stocks and whatnot. One thing I need to do is like it only has the symbols right now, but I should probably put the title of the company. And whatnot. So like we can do like last 2 years, last 30 days, so whatever, right? Oh wow, IBM is. I thought it was crushing it, but I guess it's not. The relative strength is weak as hell. For the past couple of days at least. I think this one was like crushing it lately. I don't know who these people are, but goddamn, the relative strength is crazy. Wait, Google Labs was pretty cool. When I worked there, I volunteered to do... Wait, you worked at Google? When did you work at Google? Why did I know this about you? Anyway, I volunteered to do some testing for that team for a bit. Oh, this is Costco. Yeah, that makes sense. Their stock is $1,000, bro. Goddamn. But yeah, there's all these indicators. I need to have a legend, and it's not easy with this like plotting tool that I'm using. Yeah. But yeah. So typically what people do is use it like externally, like have some legend on the side. But yeah, this is what I've been working on. It took me a while to get the front end and the back end to be talking to each other, but it's there's still like works to like do and whatnot. Like you even have custom ones. Like this custom one's kind of, but yeah. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Future is giving signals to buy and sell. Giving signals to buy and sell, and then I connect my actual money to it, and then figure out how to lose as much money as possible. Automated. Automatically lose money. Oh yeah. Oh, I vibe coded this. Well, I vibe coded and then I didn't. Yeah, there's a bit of vibe coding to it, but there's a lot of like good structure to it. Because I know how to use Docker. It fucked up with Docker. It fucked up with like a lot of APIs, with the backend stuff and then like data acquisition. I set up a lot of the stuff by myself. I actually, yeah. Like I'm learning a bit about backend. I think I showed you this before, but I'm using like QuestDB. Yeah, for like time series. I think you suggested the other one. Was it timescale DB? Yeah, I think you were the one. Don't call me. Yeah. For a time series, is Druid one maybe? Time series database. This is probably the one that you did suggest to me. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to use like Spark and like Kafka into this. You tend to link Druid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much, but QuestDB they marketed well for me, so yeah. Yeah. I was trying to figure out how to use. What did I say? Kafka and then Spark. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to use them because I just want to be able to use them and like get to learn about their technology as much. Kafka, from what I've gathered, it's just like a kind of like a middle layer between the data acquisition and putting it into your database. And then like it basically saves what you're like trying to send to the database. And ideally you just want to write into it, but if the database is like fucking up, you can't just directly write into it. And that's where Kafka comes in and makes sure like you're still able to write into it whenever it does like load back up. Yeah. Is that the general gist? I don't know if what? Dirty Gremlin showed up for like 2 seconds. Where is he at now? Where's my boy Peter? I don't know. I assume it's like same going out as well. Right. But for me, I don't really see the need for that. Like at all. Unfortunately. Like I don't I'm not writing into my database too much. I'm not. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Having yeah, and I'm this is all hosted on a Raspberry Pi. So it's just a Pi, bro. I've also, I won't say the website, but I've also already posted on the website. And I'm pretty stoked. So, yeah, there's some bugs to it, but I know how to avoid the bugs right now. I don't know how to solve them, but yeah. Because distributed, you can easily retry after fail. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you, you would be good in robotics, bro. You'd be good if you understand these concepts of a publisher and subscriber. Ooh. I mean, that's what all software is basically. It's whether you're receiving messages or you're trying to send them out. Sometimes both. Anyway, let's look at. Oh, I was supposed to look at people's solutions. I have no idea what he's doing here. Why are you doing that? Like, why are you clearing it? It's confusing to me. Let me somehow do this. I have no idea what this is. So much things I don't know. Let's look at my homie. Ah, you did it in JavaScript. You beast. I would not be able to program this in JavaScript. Give me like a relation. Okay, have a good night, Apu. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it, mate. Ooh woo. Oh whoa. Ooh woo. My map. Fine. If not map. Okay, this is okay. So you, since it's not a class, you didn't initialize this map to be by itself. So basically, it's establishing that it is equal to itself, and then it gets its root, and usually for the first time, it will be itself. Gotcha. Right. That's the whole point of unifying. Your own nodes is a parent of itself. Right. Mm-hmm. Pretty similar. Gotcha. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, right. Yeah. My way is slightly different. I say it's my way. It's not really my way. My way is slightly different. Because I already initialized it from the using the constructor. Yeah. Good. Oh, use a map for this one and a set. This guy over here. Flexing on me now. Row column. What the hell am I looking at? 0 minus 0, 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2, 0 minus 1, 1 minus 2, 2 minus 3. I see. So that's a clever it's clever spotting of how in each diagonal they have the same row minus column, so you can use a hash map to say that each row minus column is in the same vector, and then you could sort each row minus column index in that map to be that, because there's only one 0 minus 3. There's only one -3 here. There's no other -3 you'll find. That's a cheeky. It's cheeky. I wouldn't have noticed that. That's not something I would notice. That's a neat little trick there. And sorting them, yeah, and then going in reverse on the matrix to re-put everything back. Reverse the matrix. Interesting. Oh, you reverse the matrix because you want to pop everything, and then that's O of 1 popping. Since these are all vectors, it's an O of 1 operation at that point. Since you're not shifting the array over. I don't know what this is. So this is like getting all the vectors, or all the indices of the set. Wait, what? I have no idea what this is. I don't know what that is. Just the indices of diagonal lines. Okay, gotcha. Ah, I see. Is it not easy to just iterate through the indices, or the the index, or the keys in the map? I don't know JavaScript like that. Can you not just iterate through the keys? Or do you have to use a set for that? It's interesting. Okay. I got the general gist. Just something I wouldn't notice, unfortunately. Did I save it? Yeah, I bookmarked it. Nice. All right, let's do 19, because I'm not looking at that. At that last question, I'm not looking at that. What is this one? Do I need any pictures? No. Cool. Wait, have I done this? I haven't. Nice. Let's do 1342. It was more me being quick. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. I see. That's a cheeky solution. That's something I wouldn't notice. That's the annoying part. I just wouldn't think of that. My current self wouldn't think of that. maybe future self, since I've seen it now. And it's a different way of looking at the question. So, yeah. It's probably faster. If I had to guess, that would be faster. Because I have to do... Actually, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. All I know is that I got zero milliseconds. That's all I know. Actually, I don't remember. I might have gotten 0 milliseconds, but I can't remember right now. Alright, given an integer num, return the number of steps to reduce it to 0. In one step, if the current number is even, you have to divide it by 2. Otherwise, you have to subtract 1 from it. Okay. So I'm gonna treat this like an interview. This is we'll establish int steps to be equal to 0, and then we'll have a while loop while num is greater than 0, and in there we will do a modulus of num, which will determine if even or odd. And then from that we if even num is equal to num divided by 2, else num is equal to num minus 1. Pretty straightforward. And by the end, no matter what, we do steps plus plus. So let's implement that, guys. Let's implement that. That's the way I would do it. And it's all of how many steps there are. Yeah, so let's do, okay, so n steps is equal to 0. Okay, well, num is greater than 0. We'll do modulus 2 0 do num else. You simply just do num 1. I guess I could have done num minus minus. But either way, by the end of it, you do steps plus plus. And then return steps. Nice, nice. I would have loved that for my first question. I'm not sure about space, but I think at the end of the day, it's still the same. Like, still probably the same time complexity. Let's go, guys! We did it. I bet this is like off by like a 0.1 megabytes, and that made like the whole difference. Anyway, that's pretty simple. I like that question. Guess what we did, guys? We solved 3 questions. Oh, disgusting. Jump game 4? I barely solved the first 2. Do we have to... Okay, no pictures. It's fine. So 1343. Okay, so number of subarrays of size k and average greater than or equal to threshold. I have no idea what I just read. I read it, I don't know what it means. Okay, given an array of integers, array, and 2 integers k, 2 integers k and threshold, return the number of subarrays of size k and average greater than or equal to threshold. Okay. Greater than or equal to threshold. Okay. So my first thought about this, I'm thinking sliding window. This just seems like a very sliding window problem to me. Of basically size k, where the window size is size k. It's k, right? So my thought process is initially, so we have a for loop. Let's see. For loop or while loop? Yeah, let's do a for loop. And within this for loop, initially, if I is less than k, oh yeah. So we're gonna keep like a sum. Sum is equal to 0. We just keep doing sum plus equal to array I. And then once we and they have to be of size k. And once we get to the array size, we start once we get to size k, then we check the average being sum divided by k at that point. And then we subtract the I'm assuming the I minus k value, array value, and add the I value to the sum, and then keep going. Yeah. If greater than threshold, if is greater than threshold, Answer plus 1. Answer plus plus. I think that's the yeah, that's the general case. So let's implement that. That's a O of n solution, so seems like it would work. So int sum is equal to 0. Int answer is equal to 0. My for loop is kind of finicky with the sliding window approach, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys. So I'm gonna assume, yeah, array length, yeah, all this other stuff, cool. I is less than array.size. Oop. Okay, so we'll do sum plus. When should we do it? There's a clean way to do this. I just don't know the clean way to do this. Yeah. If I minus k is greater than or equal to 0, so let's say yeah, then we do sum minus equal to array I minus k. And I actually messed up here. I meant to do I. So we're always gonna add this I, but we only subtract the previous, the window part. So let's go through a dry run. That would actually make a lot of sense. Let's do that. We should go through a dry run, because that's what I would do in an interview. That's what you should do, yeah. We have this left. In a sense, you only have one pointer. Right. So we have sum, and once we're here, we're only gonna add the 2. So sum is equal to 2. Now we're here. Sum is equal to 4. Technically average is, still 2. Then you have here, and then average is 6. And then you're at index 2, so 2 minus 3 is still it's -1, so we don't subtract yet. Then we go here. Then we have the sum is equal to 8. And then we subtract it because 3 minus 3 is greater than or equal to 0. Then we do 6, right? Then we find the average, right? Then we go here, which is 11 now, right here. 11, and we need to subtract this too, which is index 4 minus 3, which is 1, which is true. So 9, and I guess the average is 3. Yeah. So we're going to keep doing that, and then compare the average with the threshold, and if it meets the threshold comparison, then we're good. Wait, was that the end of the for loop? Oh, sorry. So what was I going to do again? Oh yeah. Int average is equal to oh no. Oh, we're fine. int average is equal to sum divided by k. Yeah, and then if average is greater than or equal to threshold, we simply just add to the answer, and that should be pretty much it. And we go until the end, and then we return answer. Let's test it out. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. I got 7. Oh, what did I get? 7. Huh? Why would I... Ah, I see. If we haven't met the k size vector, we should just continue. Because we haven't met the minimum number of... Wait, what? I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. What we doing out here? What we doing out here? What we're gonna do is not go through the stack because I'm too lazy for the stack right now. So we should see some 2s. First 2 here. There should be 2 2s. So is that where I'm messing up? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I should have 6. I should have 6 values. Right. Okay, because we have 1 average here. Interesting. That's an average? I see what happened actually. It's because of the subtraction. Okay. If we're gonna do this cheeky solution. It's a very It's a cheeky solution. It's a cheeky solution. I don't know the general gist is it's not counting this first average. And then if I don't have that check, it's gonna count like this average. It's not even an average per se. It's a because it's gonna be like 2 plus 2 divided by 3. And in this case, it would be 24 divided by 3, which is 8, and it meets that threshold. So that's why we had 7 in that regard. So this one should be around like 14 or 13. Yeah, 13. Yeah. So yeah, that was very cheeky. I'm not sure of the like the coolest solution, but let me tell you that is a solution. Let's go. I'm not super proud of that solution, but yeah, it beats everybody. We just win out here. All we do is win. But yeah, we should look at the. Yeah, did I even write? I didn't even write, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. Oop. I wanted it to have its auto formatting. No, not retest, but. Oh, now I lost everybody. Damn. That's the way of the road sometimes. That formatting really got me. Okay. Oh, and guess what, guys? We solved 4. We solved 4 of them. Do I need any? I need some images. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this one. Okay, given 2 numbers, hours and minutes. So in degrees? Okay. Interesting. Okay. So this is 75 degrees. Huh. What the? Dude, I don't know the. It's 7.5 degrees. So there's some math into this, that's for sure. Because knowing me, I would just 12:30. All right, 12. Yeah. So we need to. All right. Okay, so we're gonna establish that 12 is at 0. Okay, 12 and zeros. Because this can go from 0 to, I guess, 59. And no, it's not. Actually, how? Wait, hold up. How are we gonna do this? Okay. And this one's gonna be like 0 to 11. So we're gonna have 0 to 59 for the minutes and 0 to 11 and somehow divide that. Yeah. Divide that with 360. And then we have to do some addition, like adding an like part of the angle, like 30-minute, which is probably I guess a 60th for each minute. It's a 60th between like each hour pointing into it. And what I mean by that is it takes 60 minutes to go from 12 to 1, right? So this will go halfway. Yeah. And then we have two angles at that point. Ah, Josel. Oh yeah, I saw your solution. I did not understand it. I did not understand it at all, mate. Yeah. I felt bad. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to look at y'all's solution. But yeah, I think this one's pretty doable. You just gotta think about it a bit. So let's figure it out. Don't really know how to write it out, but we can have like double like total degrees, which is equal to 360. Oop. Right. And then double degrees is equal to total degrees divided by 12. Right, and then we can have the same thing with double minute. I should probably call it just deg. Is equal to divided by 60. Right. Okay. And then we can do like double minute angle is equal to minutes. We're gonna cast this. Double minutes times minute degree. And then we're gonna have double hour angle is equal to oh my god. Paste. So hour degree then we're gonna have like the contribution from like minutes into the hour degree. So like something like that. I don't know the name, which is going to equal to hour degree divided by 60. And then we just do plus minutes. Yeah. Plus double minutes times, yeah. Okay, and then we'll do double angle 1, which is equal to hour angle minus minute angle and double angle 2, which is minute angle minus hour angle. And then we turn the smaller angle, yeah. Oop. Yeah, I think that should work. Never mind. If I can spell the double correctly, maybe. Yeah. If I can remember my semicolons. I think this should work. Oh no! Worked in these cases. But it failed in these cases. 330. Ah, yeah, 1230. You're right, you're right. Hmm. 1230 would be odd case, huh? This should be basically modulus 12. I forgot to do the modulus 12 because we're going from 0 to 11. That's the basic range of it. So now we should get it. Okay, never mind. Ah! And there we do it. There we go. Let's go, guys. I think this should work. Hopefully I explained it decently enough. I know I didn't write it down because I also don't know how to explain it writing it down, but it has to do with just understanding angles in circles and how they wrap around each other. So that was a pretty simple. Oh no. Oh no, eh? This is close to like 360. This is close to, I don't know, 360 divided by 12. So what? 30. So it's around. This is almost to 60 degrees. So either way, it would fail in that regard. Okay. So it's never getting the. Right. So like what, 350 something minus 60. Let's just say 60. Okay. And then you have 60 minus 350. Minus 350. Okay. Okay, there's this annoying thing. And the general gist of this annoying thing is to just make sure that this is in the 0 to 360 range. So luckily that since we're subtracting, we just have to worry about the 0 crossover, 0 degree crossover. So if it's less than 0, we simply just do angle plus equal to 360. Yeah, 360. And then we can do an else if. Angle 2 is less than 0. We do, oh yeah, angle 2 plus equal to 360. Which is kind of annoying. Hopefully I didn't quit. I did quit. Interesting. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully that solves it. That should be it. Yeah. Nice. Not sure if there's like a better solution. I definitely memory-wise I could have used less variables, but it's whatever. Yeah, there's a couple edge cases that I forgot about. I mentioned this before with going to 0 to 11, but I forgot it when I started implementing it. This one I didn't take to consider. Let's look at other people's solutions. Yeah. Okay, yeah, they just did it in like one line for a lot of this stuff. And then times 6. Yeah, because this is 360 divided by 6. Alright. Yeah, they didn't find these angles. They just calculated in their head, and or maybe I'm assuming in their head, and then yeah, and they did the modulus. Right. I guess this automatically gets casted to a double. They did it a different way. This is probably another rule that I can't think of. Nice. We saw 5 guys. Oh, was that considered an easy? I don't think that was an easy. You have to. There's a couple of thinking you have to do. Yeah. But it's good to break it down like that. Okay, let's see. Do I want to stop there? Let's look at jump game. I don't want to do jump game. I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Sorry, looks. Alright, I quit. I quit, guys. Give an array of integers, array of units, leave. Actually, be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom. I have to go pee. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, eh? Okay. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna look at the question, but no guarantees. One step, you can jump from index I to index I+1, where I+1 is less than array.length I-1, where I okay. Where I does not. Oh, okay. So you can rather move one forward, one backwards, assuming that there's something behind you, or anywhere in front of you, as long as array I. Where you get to the same value of itself. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't know how to solve that. I sure wouldn't know. Cause you have to know the indices of everything. Yeah, I wouldn't. definitely an O(n) solution, at bare minimum. Because the first jump games, I believe, were greedy solutions and they worked backwards, but. Right, you can make this. Okay, so let's think about it. So if we work backwards, right, we could kind of like have a hash map or something. Yeah, some type of map of some kind. Where you have this as index 8 or whatever it is. I actually don't know what value it is. Or 9? Yeah, index 9. Maybe a vector of them? Or set of them? And if 404 already exists, you can somehow go to it? Even then, right? So this would be 0. This would be 1, because you don't have any steps. This would be. Oh snap! Hold up. I have an idea. 0, and then if it's not there, this would be 1. So it's be 0 plus 1. And this one would be. Oh, the previous 1 plus 1. But this value is the exact same as this value, and it's already been there. So we can have the map of what's previously. Yeah. Hold on, let me. I think I'm cooking. Give me a second to think about this further. To solve this within an hour 30, I wouldn't be able to do for sure, but this contest. Right, so this is 2, right? It's also 2. Because we've seen this before. 2, we've seen this before. Then we go back. This is 3. There's an issue. It's with this like going forward and backwards thing. This is 3. But it's not 3 because of this motion. It's 3 because... Interesting. Maybe this starts as 1, 2... Right, because we do 1 motion, 2 motion, 3 motion. Oh, no. Okay, 3. This would be... 0 plus 1, whatever this is, right? So, 1. Then from here, it's 2. Oh, I guess it'd be 2 plus 1. So yeah, because you have to be here to go 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, so these would be 3. If you could get to here, it's 3. Then from here it's 4. From here, it's just 1 motion. Right. From here, it's 2 since you can get to there. From here, it's 3. From here, seen this, which is like 3 plus 1, so you get the wrong answer. Is there a way to go like forward with it? Yeah, I'm not sure. Solve in 15 minutes? This guy. I'm actually thinking about peacing out. I think if I had a pretty good stream, pretty good run on Leetcode questions. But I'm glad that you showed up, Code Tutor. Oh, I wanted to show you this website that I'm building. It's kind of, I don't know if it's a website, but it's my dashboard. It just has like random tickers or symbols. Oh no, it doesn't work. Something's wrong with the database or something. Oh, now it works. I need to make my backend a little bit better. Oh, this one's going well. Yeah. Another thing I need to do is have the title of the company and whatnot. But I really like it so far. I really like it. There's a couple bugs and whatnot. Yeah. When I say a couple bugs, there's some bugs. Yeah, but it's cool. You get to see the candlesticks. You see like the high, low, closing. Oh no, I think it's cool. I like it. I don't know how you feel. And yeah. There's a lot of plans for this. But this one's rock, like going ham. This is weak as hell. If you're trying to lose money, this is the stock to invest in. If you're trying to lose money. I don't know what EIX is even. Yeah, so I need to get the company names and stuff. For instance, like this is Apple. That would be really cool to put Apple's name on there as well and be able to key search it. Right now it's only this stuff and things like that, but eventually I want to be able to just do Apple, right? Tesla, right? But right now you have to only do the stock name. Yeah, so I acquire the data from the internet. So I acquire the data from the internet, from basically IEX. That's essentially where I get it. And then I store it in my my database at home. I don't know why I pointed back like I'm not here. And then using, not this one, using QuestDB. And then I have my Pi. Let's see. Oh, I can't. Oh, you can see it. My Raspberry Pi. It's hosted on here. And then I get the data from my database and say, bam. Why not? And I hope to have a buy and sell signal off of some settings. So I hope to have a settings page eventually and whatnot. I would also like to do multiple multiple stocks at a time. Right now it's only one stock. And more state management and whatnot. So yeah. It's kinda rough. Kinda rough. But we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Wait, it's not. Oh, disgusting. What is all this? Why is this not? Is this not? I thought this would be alphabetized. I wonder why these aren't. Why aren't you guys alphabetized, bro? Huh? Huh? Interesting. Wait, astrology? Where did you get astrology from? Did I confuse you? Where did astrology come from? That's what people call it when... Really? I just want multiple symbols represented in the chart at the same time. It would kind of be difficult because then like having their volumes on top of each other, I might have to do like multi-plotting or something. But I think I have a pretty good start. Financial plotting, astrology. Oh really? I do be saying, oh, this is what the trend is doing. It's pointing down. Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, no. This is not what I was imagining when you said that. Interesting. Anyway, I am going to let's see. I remember stonks. I know this name. Stonks with this dude? Yeah. Create a meme at 10 a.m. but in America it's 4. What? Is this someone that's not in the US? Yeah. Stonky Kong. I don't know anything about that. But anyway. Yeah, definitely more data to grab. It was cool. It's I get up to date stuff. Not as of today, I guess. But that's chill. Anyway, I hope you have a great night, Code Tutor. I might go run. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. But anyway, have a good night. Peace out. And hopefully this comes to look better. Anyway, bye guys.